Expecting some big news from the CDC soon on whether the agency will recommend COVID vaccine shots for babies and younger kids under the age of 5. The CDC votes on that decision. It comes after the FDA gave its approval for this week for younger age kids to receive the Moderna and the Pfizer vaccines. They're the only group of Americans unable to get the vaccine right now. Meanwhile, community spread of the virus remains very high across Louisiana. These are the numbers from yesterday. New cases about 1,966. And we don't know if that reflects the entire amount of people who are getting COVID, because a lot of people are testing at home and not reporting it. There were 4 new deaths, 329 people hospitalized, 10 of those on ventilators. And let's get over to Ochsner CEO Warner Thomas and get an update on the operations over at the Ochsner facility. Warner, thank you for joining us this morning. First of all, the spread is really high right now. And I was telling you before we came on camera, I know more people who are getting COVID right now than during the height of the pandemic.
Yeah, Eric, I think, this COVID has really gone to be more endemic. We're seeing it spread across the communities. But once again, it's less severe than what we've seen previously. More people are getting it. And once again, we're not masking. We do see spread, but we just don't see as many people in the hospital. We have about 120 people in the hospital today. It was 10 times that when we had the Delta surge last August. So it's just a very different situation today.
And for those who are in the hospital, it's mostly the unvaccinated, correct?
That's correct. I mean, we do have some vaccinated, but very few. I mean, generally, people that are coming into the hospital are unvaccinated. Those are the folks that are having more severe cases. And
how big of a deal is this because this is the last group of Americans that are going to be eligible for the vaccine, kids under 5 years old?
Yeah, I think it's important. I mean, so now we're going to see kids, 6 months to, 4 years old, as early as today, be approved for the vaccine, and we'll be ready to go as soon as we get the final state approval on that. But I think it's a great thing. I mean, the vaccine works. It is keeping people from having more severe cases. It's keeping people out of the hospital. And we have seen, more kids become ill that are not vaccinated. So I think this is a great thing for our community and for the country.
And I don't know if you're hearing a lot of this, but I'm hearing from people who kind of say, I'm not going to get vaccinated. It's not going to be that big of a deal. I mean, but the numbers do reflect what the vaccine has done.
There's no doubt that the vaccines work. I mean, we see it in people that are hospitalized. We see it in the severity of the cases. I can tell you for myself, every time I can get another booster, I go get the booster. We are still doing vaccines at Lakeside Mall. We do them in all of our clinics. And, we are encouraging people to get vaccinated, encouraging people to get boosted. And we see people continue to get vaccines or boosters every day. So it's a great thing to keep yourself safe.
And do you wonder how many people will have their younger kids come in? Because I know a national survey said maybe 18% would go ahead and get it immediately.
Yeah, we don't really have estimates in that. I mean, we have plenty of vaccines, so we'll be prepared for what folks need there. And look, it's a great week for kids in a couple of ways. One, the vaccine approval today. We're also excited that Ochsner, our hospital for children, ranked #1 in the state for children's hospitals. So we're prepared to take care of these kids. So it's definitely, we're ready to go. And if folks want to get their kids vaccinated, we'll be there for them.
And you think that could be approved as early as today, right?
That's what we understand, as early as this afternoon.
Okay. All right, Warner, thank you very much. We appreciate that.